My family and friends call me Deb and Deborah. Hardly anybody calls me Debbie, and Debbie's really been adopted as the stage name, and now I'm like, oh wait, I've branded it. It's like, it would be like the McMuffin changing its name, right? Like, I've branded it, I'm going to keep it. Oh my God! You guys have been everywhere. I'm gonna get tearful. Hey, I'm Debbie Gibson, and this is my E.T. retrospective. And I'm about to go through some of my iconic moments.
Baby, I got a milk boat.
Oh my God, you dug up Ghostbusters? There I was, the birthday girl. I turned my head, and now the server is blocking me. Darn you, server. That was so much fun. We filmed Ghostbusters all throughout the middle of the night at Tavern on the Green. And my whole family and I went to the 69-cent movie theater in town and waited for my 1 second of glory. And when we saw me on the screen, we all screamed, and everybody in the theater was like, shut up. It was so memorable. So it's so crazy when I think about all the things as I did as a kid, just to be anywhere near showbiz, because I just loved it so much. I've always said that for me, if I had to like choose between acting and music, it's like music has always been the heart and soul of everything I do. Because of my music career, I've gotten to do movies for Hallmark and sci-fi and all kinds of fun things. But I think it all kind of has always started with my connection to music and that connection to the people.
Who is this kid, Debbie Gibson?
My first ET interview. I am so glad I didn't wear my hair like that today, because that would have been really embarrassing.
An all-American, fun, 16-year-old who likes to write music and play piano and sing.
That about sums it up, people.
What would you say you are today?
Oh, that's such a good question. I'm a fun 52-year-old who likes to write, play piano, and sing, and play with my dogs. I lived in that room. I made all of those early demos for my albums in that room. My sisters still hate me to this day because their playroom went bye-bye in lieu of my studio. Sorry, guys. I look so tired there, too. Here's what's so interesting. I was the world's most exhausted teenager because I was promoting records, I was going to school, I was playing clubs, and I look back and I'm like, I needed some under-eye cream back then. Only in my dreams. Only in my dreams. I remember how excited I was to make my first video for Only in My Dreams because MTV was still so fresh and new, and it was the epitome of cool. I still don't know what that priest was doing on the beach, but we'll just let that one go. It was like very avant-garde for who I was. I usually end my shows with Only in My Dreams. It feels like the full circle celebration of my entire career. It's wild that this song is celebrating such a big anniversary. Right now, the 35th anniversary of it going #1. And I remember doing this video, primarily shot on South Street Seaport on St. Paddy's Day. So there were a lot of drunk New Yorkers yelling crazy things at me. And I was like, people, I am trying to emote. Keep it down.
Deborah Gibson.
You guys have been everywhere. It was kind of wild to graduate with media there, and in fact, I had to sign a waiver if I wanted to graduate with my class, saying that if anyone got hurt due to the media, that I was responsible. And my mom and I looked at each other and went, let's just sign it. Like, there was no way I'd come that far and was not graduating with my class. So thank you, E.T., for not like trampling over anybody or doing anything crazy. On set of my Electric Youth video. This video, I mean, this is the most expensive video we ever made.
I've had various family members in videos before, and it's just fun, you know, why not?
I always loved including my family, and you know, they're all immortalized. My late grandpa and all his late brothers were in this video, and And I just remember what a big thrill it was for them. I'm gonna get tearful. If you're lucky enough to go on this ride and you can take your family along, it's really cool. It's really cool. It's really meaningful.
Do you remember like the choreography of every music video you did?
I do.
Do you remember some of it sitting down or?
I mean, it's a little hard sitting down, but you know, electric youth, feel the power, you see the energy coming up, coming on strong. There's like this move that goes like that never leaves the body. But I incorporate a lot of the old video and tour moves into my current tours as well because people want to see that iconic choreography. So there's ways of like modernizing and updating and still working it in. Not for so long. Off. My Long Island accent.
Rain will make the flower
grow. Except I didn't sing it because I died. Spoiler alert if you've never seen Les Mis. Wow, I've never seen this exact clip. Well, I probably saw it way back when, but. I'm so proud of the work I did in that, and I see it back and I'm like, oh my God, I was in Les Mis. Like, it's astounding to me.
I can't stand anymore.
Is there anything left on that Broadway bucket list, like a role you still want to do?
Oh my gosh, you know, the Mamma Mia musical does kind of call to me, and I've gotten some of those calls. So we'll see if, like, you know, maybe that big Broadway revival happens. I don't know. I could definitely see myself playing Donna in Mamma Mia for sure.
Hey T, I'm Deborah Gibson. Welcome to Skating with Celebrities.
I still can't believe I got out of this show alive and with all my limbs. My tailbone's not been the same since, but I literally was learning to skate from scratch. Like, at this level, it was nuts, and it was so much fun. And you know, the artist formerly known as Caitlyn Jenner, Bruce, was on this episode with me on this season. And all the Jenner girls were always around in the dressing room. They were little. Dancing with the Stars. I was Alan's first professional celebrity partner. This dance for me, the Argentine tango, come on! By the way, I did this and then got kicked off. So, oh God. It was like, oh my God, the judges loved it, and you're going home.
Debbie and Alan.
I'll tell you what was great about Dancing with the Stars for me. I have dealt with Lyme disease for over a decade. I was in debilitating pain and fatigue that would not allow me to lift my head off the pillow at home. My memory was scrambled. I mean, there were so many crazy things going on. And I had said no to Dancing with the Stars so many times because of that. And then one day I decided to say yes, and I decided to tell my body it was time to get over it. And so I didn't go as far as I might have gone had I been doing it this year. And you can't care about the outcome in that situation. The outcome for me for Dancing with the Stars was personal. It was about overcoming these challenging health issues I was having. I was like, I just need to get myself back in the ring. It doesn't matter if I finish second or 10th or first or whatever. And it really, really started a shift for me.
Pop icon, Debbie Gibson!
I got the call to do The Masked Singer several times, and I couldn't do it because of my schedule. And then I got the call this time on 15 hours notice to fill in with someone who was sick with COVID. And I was just feeling kind of crazy and said yes, even though I was on a 15-hour travel day the day before. I didn't quite know what was going to come out because I was so tired, and it was the anniversary of my mom's passing, and I'd been crying, and I felt like my mom sent me this cute little gig to be like, girl, don't cry. Go be an owl on TV and sing Abba.
If I had to do the same again, I would, my friend Fernando.
And it was my way of just trusting the universe and being like, let's just have some whimsical fun, put on a costume. Who cares about the outcome? The outcome has already happened because I've said yes.
You inspired us all